Waco ISD graduates in the Presidential Scholars Program at MCC. Hello everybody, my name is Dale Caffey. Pleased to be at the Northwood House on the campus of McLennan Community College with two very special students and a very special college president. That's Johnette McCowan, she's the president of MCC, and I'm also with Alondra Castillo, a 2014 graduate of University High School, and Miguel Diaz, he is a 2013 graduate of University High School, and Miguel and Alondra are both presidential scholars. So let's start with you, Dr. McCowan. What is a presidential scholar?
Well, it's the very best scholarship on campus where I select the very best students. I only select 20 of those students, and they represent me as an ambassador. They have to be very high academically. They participate in volunteer activities across the community. They meet every month with celebrities of the community, really, and they study, and they're just great students.
Talk a little bit about how they become scholars, though, because it's my understanding that you interview everybody.
I do. I interview those who we select. Alondra kind of came through a different route. She was in the LEAD program, and Berkeley Noss from Baylor brought her over to campus, and we interviewed and we went around campus, and so we added Alondra. She was so impressive to the program. Miguel came through the scholarship process, and we were so impressed with him. We were thrilled to have him join us as well.
And you mentioned some of the things they do. They represent you. They get to do some special things too. Talk about that.
They do. I don't know if this is special or not, but they are required to meet with me every semester as we talk about their career plans. Then we meet monthly. This year we're doing a political science course to Washington, D.C., so we have a lot of special guests this year. We talked to Senator Birdwell. Last night we had Congressman Flores. We're going to have Ambassador Olson in the spring, and also Judge Starr, and then they're going to go to D.C. with 4 of our faculty members. They'll be studying in the spring as well, so a lot of great things. They also volunteer. They've been at West. They've done a lot of other things.
Wonderful. Well, let's talk to the students now, and once again, Alondra, a 2014 graduate. You're a freshman this year. Miguel, you're now a sophomore, so you've been here. You're sort of the veteran. Let's talk to the ladies first. Alondra, tell me a little bit about your studies so far.
Okay, yes. Right now I am majoring in biology with hopes of applying to medical school to become an OBGYN.
Wow, that sounds like a great goal. Talk a little bit about being a part of Dr. McCowan's program.
Well, it's been a phenomenal experience, the time that I've been in her program. It's just a different environment because I was originally going to go to University of Mary Hardin Baylor. But when I met Dr. McCowan and learned about the program, I just really thought that I wasn't going to be able to get this experience in a bigger university.
Wonderful. Sounds like you're having a great time. Talk about some of the classes, what you enjoy most here in your freshman year.
Well, right now I'm taking biology for science majors, and I think that's one of my favorite courses. All the other courses, they're great too, and I've noticed that the professors have a strong willingness to help students, just stay later in the class to help you and answer questions if you have any.
You're a part of the Scholars Program. You said it's a phenomenal experience. I would imagine you're very enthused about getting to go to Washington, D.C. What are you doing right now to sort of prepare yourself?
Okay, right now, through our monthly meetings, we're meeting with extraordinary people. For example, yesterday we met with Congressman Bill Flores, and we've just been learning, through different experiences other people have had, the history about the United States.
Very good.
So that's how we've been learning.
And Miguel, I'm sure that you're excited about that as well, but talk to me a little bit about your second year at MCC. You've been here for a year. What are your goals?
I plan to become a certified public accountant, and it's a 5-year master degree, most likely from Tarleton or Baylor. And I'm doing the accounting classes here at MCC, as well as marketing and business as well.
Wow.
Business laws.
Are you finding that you're getting? I mean, now you're sort of a college veteran, being a sophomore. Is this second year a little more fun for you, or a little more comfortable for you compared to that freshman year?
Yeah, it's a lot more comfortable than your first semester. It's giving me a chance to participate in more organizations here, like the Hispanic Student Association here, rather than just being as focused at school as I was the first semester.
Talk to me about some of your experiences in Dr. McCowan's Scholars Program.
I've also been, this is my first semester with her program. I've been to the JFK Museum. It's also, and as well as the George W. Bush Museum, and we've helped out in the community as well. Going to the World Hunger Relief effort was pretty cool. Last couple weeks ago.
And of course, I mentioned Washington, D.C. Talk to me about the excitement that you have.
I'm ready for Washington, D.C. It's going to be really awesome to tour the White House and do the different events we'll have.
Well, one of Dr. McCowan's assistants, Lisa Wilhelmi, was telling me that you're going to find it hard to keep up with your college president at Washington, D.C. Dr. McCowan, you've been there quite a few times. Talk to me about the excitement that you have when you get to take a new batch of students or students from MCC to the nation's capital.
Well, it's really just incredible, particularly having the faculty. We have history and government faculty, and just to go and see the monuments, to go to the bookstore that we go to, and to see everything we do, and to have the faculty there to explain everything. It's really a fantastic thing, and there's nothing better than to take people who haven't been there or have limited experience to see it.
At the risk of embarrassing these two fine young people, I want you to talk a little bit about these two graduates from University High School.
Well, they're incredibly bright, and you have to have at least a 3.0 to be in the program. And Alondra had some dual credit before and had done other things, and also Miguel has a 4.0, I understand. So both of them, that's really setting the bar very high, and so they're really, really bright. They're fun to be around. And so I'm very excited that we have partnerships with Waco. We've had others in the past too. Some very good students from both University and Waco High. Typically it's some of the top honor students that participate in our program.
And you particularly focus on the local schools, being the McLennan Community College that you are. It's a local community college, and so you're really focused on students like this who either go to Waco ISD schools or the surrounding schools.
That's primarily where it is. Every now and then I'll bring in a baseball player or a basketball player so that they need to kind of have the cohort experience. We also have a couple of students from the Czech Republic, which kind of gives us an international flavor, and we have different ones every semester. But the main thing is we have a group of students who do a lot of things together. We went to the Civic Theater the other night together. We'll go to basketball games. We'll go to different kinds of college events together. It's spending time and getting to know each other and supporting each other.
And I'm going to have Alondra and Miguel talk about that. Talk about, first of all, you, Alondra, the interaction that you've gotten to experience in being a part of the Presidential Scholars Program here.
Yes, well, as Dr. McCowan said, the diversity in our group is really amazing because, you know, I've never met someone from the Czech Republic, and so getting to meet new people from different countries is really changes your perspective. It changes your environment most of all, and just how you view college in general.
Right. And Miguel, it's only been 2 years since you were walking the halls at university, but how have you grown in these 2 years or year and a half?
Well, it's been a difficult process starting off. It's like really rigorous to begin first semester in college, but once you get in it, it's really fun as well. And I think I've gotten better study habits, more organized in my time, and learning more of the curriculum.
And I'll let you also talk about the interaction you've gotten to experience with these great scholars that you're a part of.
I sure have. There's a couple of accounting majors in there as well that I've been able to interact with, and it's, as I said, a really diverse group, so we all get to coordinate, we all get to talk to each other, learn where we're from and everything. Learn our different majors as well, because she has quite a few.
Wonderful. I tell you what, this is always fun to highlight these great students like this. And thank you so much for having us over here at this beautiful Northwood House. What a great environment this is. You talk to these individuals because they're supposed to meet with you on a regular basis to talk about career goals. Is there any doubt in your mind that they're going to be able to reach those goals?
No, they really are. And one other thing that I forgot to mention, Alondra is also an honors college. They have an opportunity to join honors college, which is an incredible program on campus. And Alondra is in that too, which is going to really prepare her for med school, because she's going to do a lot more extensive research than just anybody would. They're going to be extremely successful.
In closing here, Alondra, and you be thinking about it too, but I'm going to ask Alondra first. Yeah, if there's a message that you would like to send, I'm sure you still have friends at University High School that you went to school with that are now seniors or juniors. What would you want to tell them as a now college student and trying to reach your career goals?
Yes, well, definitely I would tell them to take advantage of all the resources they have in high school, and to not take for granted, textbooks, because now that, you see that you have to pay for your books, even if we have a scholarship, you still realize, wow, a lot of people take for granted those little things. And definitely get involved in the community, because as a student that volunteered in various organizations, you really get the awesome feeling of serving as a servant leader. And so I think that's a very important quality to have in college.
And Miguel, anything that you'd like to say to some of your friends?
Reiterate what she said, specifically the textbooks and making sure you take advantage of your opportunities in high school. It's harder in college when you first get here. Learning to study is study for a lot of the exams we have, so you have to really focus more and get priorities straightened as well.
Good. And I'll let you end it, Dr. McCowan. Just talk once again about these students, but better yet, maybe talk to the students out in the audience who have a chance to be a part of your program and be a part of this great college, MCC.
I would tell them that opportunity is for everyone, and we have a place for everyone. And it's going to take a lot in the future to really be successful. And if you don't go to college, it's going to limit what you can do. So they can come to MCC and we will help them be successful. We have tutoring if you have any struggles at all, but we want to make sure that they achieve their career goals, and we at MCC can help make that happen. And their paying attention to get here makes a big difference, because the students that do the best will get the best scholarships.
Very good. Well, on behalf of Dr. Bonnie Kane, our superintendent, she says hello to you, and she thanks you for what MCC does for students like Alondra and Miguel. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Once again, that's Dr. Janet McCowan. She is your president of McLennan Community College. This is Alondra Castillo. She's a freshman here at MCC. And Miguel Diaz, he is a sophomore here at MCC, and they're both members of the Presidential Scholars Program. We're so proud of them, these University High School graduates. It's been a pleasure being with learners today, leaders tomorrow.